Well, now I've taken off the water-cooled head, and there shouldn't be any water like in this part and like that water. There shouldn't be any fluid in there. What it shows is that either the fluid and the exhaust have been leaking through this seal right around here, or the fluid has been leaking in on the downstroke. Now I look up here, I notice there's a little bit of water on the piston right there. And no, that's not a custom made piston, okay? They usually don't come with a whole damn crown fucking crashed in like that. Isn't that neat? But I'll tell you what, if you look at the cylinder bore, if I can find my handy dandy flashlight, which I can of course. But if you look at the bore is in really good shape, except for that piston. So I've got some spare pistons. I think I've got that size. I'll pull the head off, check the bearings. I'll pull the sleeve off, check the bearings. My nice little JB Weld gasket trick. You know, like I say, I experiment a lot. And with these little motors, hell, they're not Ferraris, so I don't have to spend $35,000 for a tune-up. But I've never seen a piston crown that smashed in. I don't know what did that. And the head itself doesn't show any sign. Oh, yes it does maybe. Whoops. Uh-oh. Well, it's got a little bit of pitting around there, which shouldn't be pitted. I'll just have to tear it down and see what I find, but it's not looking really bad. I haven't found anything really bad. I'd be more upset if the cylinder were all scored up. But what I have is a nifty little tool I purchased a few years ago. I haven't used it. This little deal. It's a cylinder hone. Put it on the end of a drill, put a little bit of oil on there, and resurface it. So I'll go through, and if I have to, we'll just tear the whole thing down. All the way down to the brass nuts. Which is okay, because I've only done it 100 times. I could do it in my sleep. I don't really want to do it, but if this seal is out here, and that is hard to get back on because of the magnets, but if that seal is out, and these bearings might be compromised, of course I can't find the new bearings either. I got new bearings around here somewhere. I always carry a spare set of brand new crank bearings, always, just in case. Because you never know when you need them, and you just don't want to stop and spend 3 weeks getting them. And then these little pieces here, as long as I'm doing the job, might as well do it right. These little dampers are what I was saying. It might be the motor vibrating. This little piece right here, this is the motor shock mount right here. And this is, remember, this is 1993. There's one here, and there's one here, and there's a rubber piece right up in here. And I'm going to replace that too. So this job may be a little harder than I anticipate, but I hate to put all that nice carb and nice fuel and all the nice stuff in here and have the engine not doing too well. That does show a little pitting right there. It's not real good. It's not real bad either. It just depends. I'm not real upset right now. So if it leaks, like if you have leaks with water in here, there's nothing you can do. If you see your antifreeze and it smells like diesel and it's got an oil film on the top, you got a leak from your exhaust right here into this virgin water deal. And so maybe it's a good thing I got it off, and I can spend I'll develop a better head gasket. That's what I got to do. So we'll start tearing it down, and if you've never seen a Dio torn down, especially a big stroker, I guess you'll get to see it, because I'll videotape it. And some people have asked me what it's like to tear a motor apart. Guess what? You got your wish. It's too bad it's just my motor. But that's okay. At least I know exactly what I'm doing. Alright, it's laid out and I think I'm going to go to bed.